In this lecture, we are going to discuss AI systems that fall under what the IAPP terms as limited risk. This is the third tier of systems. As we'll see, however, this is not precisely the terminology that the EU AI Act itself uses. So we will look at that discrepancy. We will then look at the systems covered under this category and what the transparency requirements are. So by limited risk, the IAPP is referring to systems that fall under Article 50 of the EU AI Act. And the title of that article is Transparency Obligations for Providers and Deployers of Certain AI Systems. The systems that are covered under this article are those that engage in direct human interaction, such as chatbots and digital assistants, content generation systems, such as ChatGPT, DALL-E, or other systems that can generate deepfakes, and confusingly, biometric systems, including those engaged in emotion and facial recognition. So we've already discussed that systems that engage in emotion recognition fall under prohibited, high risk, and now also this Article 50 category. And Article 50 itself is unclear on what differentiates low and high risk systems. And so you may be thinking of yourself, well, Dr. David, we have one type of system, such as biometrics, that falls under three different categories. If I'm asked a question on the exam, how should I answer? And the best advice I can give you is to read the question carefully, as I imagine it's going to be context specific. We did see cases where biometric systems were prohibited. There were specific use cases there. We also saw cases where there were exceptions to the prohibited systems. I imagine that would make them high risk. A limited risk biometric system might be one that, for example, you use a fingerprint to unlock your computer. Or on your smartphone, there's a facial recognition system that, when it scans your face, unlocks your phone. Those latter examples would be limited risk, whereas the ones that we've looked at previously would be either prohibited or high risk. So the context is really important, and I think with sufficient context, we could argue what the right classification would be. Regarding requirements, for these systems, for limited risk systems, there are transparency requirements, and they are as follows. AI operators must inform users that they're interacting with an AI. Content-generating systems should mark AI-generated outputs in machine-readable format. The machine-readable nature of the output undoubtedly is to make sure that other systems, when processing an output, will know that it is AI-generated. And finally, to process personal data in accordance with law, such as the GDPR. In this lecture, we went over limited risk systems, which have transparency requirements. Covered systems include those that interact directly with humans, those that generate content, and those that use biometric identifiers. And requirements include informing users that they're interacting with an AI system, marking AI-generated outputs in machine-readable format, and processing personal data in accordance with the law.